Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Nick. A recap on the last video. We got the connector for the drive-by-wire throttle body pinned and wired up, loomed. I redid the loom for the intake air temp sensor as well, just to neaten it up a little bit. Got everything pinned up in the ECU. We repinned this one connector just so we could expand it and add the other wires for the ECU for the TPS and the pedal. So just wanted to use one bigger connector instead of three smaller ones. In this video we're gonna attempt to get the pedal bracket out, and I'm gonna start by taking that little Torx bolt out along with the other one and try working my way from there, see how it goes. Alright guys, the size of these Torx bolts are T45. This is the only one I have in that size. It's for a 1/2 inch drive. So I'm just gonna use this little 8mm wrench on there like that. And if I need more leverage, I'll just do the old trick, just to get in there. I'm gonna try doing this without pulling the master. I guess we'll see how that goes. Alright, this one's out. We'll try getting a second one down there. I don't know how hard that one's gonna be to get to, but we'll try. I'm gonna disconnect this little level sensor connector so I can get in there and hopefully not break the sensor. Oh, it's pretty down in there. I don't know if you can see it. Alright, the second bolt is out. Fought me a little bit, but got it. Alright guys, now that we got the two bolts out from the brake booster section, now we have to unplug all the connectors from the switches underneath on the pedal bracket and get the bolts out. Take a look under here. I already have my kick panel out. So rat's nest under here. But I think we need to get those two bolts out. There's, I think, these two. I'm not sure yet. I know there's one up there. Oh, it's that one. Right there with the red mark on it, if you guys can see. It'll focus. There. And then, I plan on just, for the brake pedal rod, there's a nut there. I'm gonna try taking that apart instead of pulling the whole master and everything. Yeah, so I'm gonna start by disconnecting these switches and brake light switch and stuff, and then go from there. I was able to get 3 of the bolts out. There were what size? 6mm X drive. So got those out. I only needed a little swivel extension to get majority of all of them out. The whole bracket's pretty much out at this point. Like, everything's loose. I was able to get the vacuum lines off of the 2 switches. Disconnected all of the connectors. All I have left is this little clip to get this rod out for the slave cylinder. I gotta disconnect the throttle cable from the engine bay, and I'll be able to pull it out from there. You can see it, like right there, a little black part right there has to be pulled out from the pedal. I think that's about it. I just have to try snaking it out of here. I think the tricky part's gonna be getting it out without damaging this slave cylinder bracket, because there's a little tab that locates it onto the actual assembly. So I'm gonna try not to mess that up. For removing this little clip, I think all you gotta do is a flat blade screwdriver. Just wedge it in there and pull it out. Sorry, it wasn't focused. Then you should be able to slide it out like that. There it is. Now this should come out pretty easily. I'll be careful not to mess that up too much. Let's go disconnect the cable from the throttle body. Might be a pain to get it off. There it goes. Mine's a little bracket that I made because I swapped the AWM head and intake manifold, so I had to create a little bracket to hold it in there for the meantime. But should be good for now until just to get some slack on the pedal in there. I forgot to mention, you'll need 2 wrenches to break loose the locking nut and the adjustment section on for the brake booster rod. And these are the sizes that I found would work. The lock nut's a 3/4 and the smaller one's a, what is that, 5/8? Because I still have to actually disconnect the right there, the little rod for the brake booster. So I'll work on getting that out now, and the throttle cable up there. I don't know if you can see it. Got the pedal bracket and assembly out for the pre-facelift. I did have to disconnect the clutch master feed line from the reservoir, because this was looped around the bracket and there wasn't any way to get it out without disconnecting that line. Please be very careful when trying to disconnect that, because if you break that fitting, you're going to need to replace it. Now would be a good time to replace that master if you're planning on doing this. I'll show you guys the bracket that I got it out. So there's the old pre-facelift pedal assembly. Has all the switches and everything on it. There's the cable, pedal. There's a little cable that goes right there. There's the new bracket. The difference is this one has the mounting spots for this electronic pedal, versus this one that is just the pivot point. So in the next video I'll show you guys how to swap all the pedals over and the switches and everything, and we can move forward with wiring of the pedal. One thing I forgot to mention, guys, when trying to get the bracket out, I'd recommend pulling this clip right there. That way you can get the clutch pedal out and snake it around the steering shaft. That way you don't have to mess with the whole bracket with all the pedals attached trying to get it over the shaft. Just thought I'd throw that in there for anyone planning on doing this down the road. Thanks for watching the videos. This is part 2. I'll keep trying to document the drive-by-wire swap as I'm doing it. There might be more stuff that I'm gonna do to the car down the road, but for now this is the main project I'm gonna be working on, just to chase a better idle control and everything on the car. But thanks, guys.